Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I'd seen in the Verge website, which is written by Andrew Liptak. Now this is something which affects a lot of people in Europe, obviously YouTubers in Europe and in the UK, and potentially YouTube channels across the world, because there was talk about the fact that some channels in America and things like this might not be shown in European countries because of this Article 11 and Article 13 situation going on in Europe. Now it looks as though, according to The Verge, and as I said, Andrew Liptak has written this, that Poland has filed a complaint against the European Union's copyright directive. Now this comes into force in June, and essentially means that the copyright system is going to be a lot more difficult and a lot tougher on people and on YouTube channels, on creators, and across the board. Of course, this is something that was highly contested at the time. There was a big campaign on YouTube about Article 13, and unfortunately it was passed and it is coming into force in June. But Poland, who were against this from the very beginning, have now put into place an appeal. They put in a complaint, I should say, against the European Union to say that the system may result in adopting regulations that are analogous to prevent preventative censorship, which is forbidden not only in the Polish constitution but also in the EU treaties. Now, as I said, Poland didn't vote on this. They didn't like the idea of it at all, but it was passed, and it goes into force on the 7th of June this year. And of course they have until the 7th of June 2021, this is other countries in Europe, to adopt their own laws to follow on with this particular directive. Now, of course, for many people this doesn't necessarily make a difference to them. However, if you're a content creator, or if you like watching YouTube channels in America, for example, and you're in Europe, it could mean that you might be censored. So it could be that YouTube won't be able to show certain videos that are in America or in other parts of the world to you if you're in the UK or you're in Europe. And so it's been quite controversial. A lot of people aren't happy about it, and there's been loads of YouTube videos on it. I'm sure you've seen a few of those. This could be something that will turn that tide, and will maybe make the EU rethink this situation and maybe change things, see how they're going along. Now, of course, this is not just going to be limited to YouTube. Lots of companies like Facebook, Google, Wikipedia, others have talked about how this could be detrimental not only to their own service but to the people who use it. And so it's going to be something that's going to be dragging on even after it gets implemented in June. There's going to be lots of people who are going to be talking about this. And of course, if Poland are successful in their complaint, and the complaint is upheld, then it could be that the directive is changed or even rescinded altogether. I'm not sure how it's going to work, or how these things work in terms of what power Poland will have if the complaint is upheld, or indeed what power this complaint will have with the European directive. But hopefully this means that things could change before this is implemented, or certainly it could mean that countries could perhaps opt out of doing it, or putting in their own laws in place. Maybe they could opt out of that, and Poland could be one of those that does that. But it certainly is refreshing to see this happening, and refreshing to see one of the European countries standing up and saying, actually, no, this is rubbish. This shouldn't be happening. We need to think again about this, because this could be detrimental to copyright. I think, things are getting much more difficult now on YouTube. There are loads of videos on YouTube now from people who are getting their content claimed for all types of reasons. Even like trailer reviews are getting claimed, things like this. Things that in the past would have been let go, really hitting down now on YouTubers and other creators. So this could be one way to kind of fight back against that, and to hopefully make things a little bit more sensible, if you know what I mean. I just want to bring this to your attention, obviously, as a YouTuber and as someone who likes technology, because there's going to be lots of technology, lots of software that could be impacted, I should say, on this. So hopefully this will be a good thing if it works out. But check it out, it's on The Verge, and give it a read through. And that's about it. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. And until next time, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and there'll be more of this news coming up, and news about technology and other things. I'm going to be trying to cover E3 as well when it comes through, so there'll be videos on that as well, so stay tuned for more. Thanks a lot. Bye bye now.